Hey, what's going on? Coltrane from Aidgentic here, and as you might already have guessed, I'm a Gen Zer. The reason why I wanted to stop my work today and film this quick video was to branch out from just demonstrations in this channel and share a little bit more of my thoughts around AI, as well as the evolution of the space and how it's going to impact society. So the reason why I led by saying that I'm a Gen Zer is that I think that my generation especially is going to experience the most radical shift in their life with this technology. We're entering the workforce right now. Some of us are trying to be entrepreneurs, some of us are professionals. Some of us go into trades, but at the end of the day, AI is going to revolutionize almost every aspect of the way that we live. And the reason behind this is that there is a new wave on the horizon of AI agents. Basically, AI-controlled automations that can handle various tasks, whether that's making a purchase, making a booking, running ads, anything that can be done on a computer really can be done by an AI agent, and this will displace countless white-collar workers in the near future, and then in the far future, blue-collar workers as well. With self-driving cars and robotics, it's very likely that at least a third of jobs are going to be replaced or radically transformed in the next 10 years. Now, this is a scary thought, but the reason why I wanted to discuss this with you today is to bring up some things that we as Gen Zers and, authentic individuals can do to help prepare for this change and to also make the most of it, because it is essentially inevitable. So to kick things off, let's talk about how we can begin using AI for us instead of against us. Now, basically, since AI's inception, it's been used as a tool to capture our attention and to profit off of us. If you think about, your phone, the algorithms that show you reels that, you can't help but scroll through, that's an example of AI taking away from us, because it's just showing us more of what we want to increase our platform engagement time. But now with large language models like ChatGPT that we can use ourselves, some of the power is back in our hands. This is a tool that can help us to refine our thinking, and it's not something that's directly monetized just yet. The way to use AI to become a better thinker is to not let it replace you. Now, that is the common pitfall that I've seen most people fall into. They take something straight from AI and then they just copy, paste, send. Maybe it's an email, maybe it's a blog post, whatever it is. They're not putting their own spin on it. They're saying, write me a story. And if you tell ChatGPT to write you a story, 99% of the time, it's going to sound very similar. It's going to have the same things. No matter who uses it, no matter when you're using it, you're always going to get basically the same story. But if you tell 100 people to write you a story, you're going to get 100 different stories, because everyone has that unique perspective. And that's what AI should be doing for you. It should be helping you to lean into that unique perspective and not replacing your authentic human experience and your authentic human story and background and voice. So that's one way. AI should help you to lean into what makes you more human. And again, it's a common temptation to want to just use the first thing that AI outputs, but instead, the true power of it is to have a dialogue, to let it refine your thoughts and also to have it challenge your thoughts. So say you're trying to come up with some sort of strategy, right? And you brain dump everything that you have into a large language model context window and you ask it to summarize it. But that's just the beginning of the journey. After that, you can ask it to pick apart your thoughts, to ask you better questions, and then you answer that question and you refine your idea. So by using AI, you can get to much better outputs than if you didn't, but the key is really using it to enhance your own insight and to have you consider the right questions. And that really is kind of the crux of being good at AI. Leads me to my next point, which is asking better questions. Knowing what sort of questions should be asked and knowing how you can go from an input to a series of questions and prompts to arrive at an output that you want. More and more AI is going to be able to create exactly what you want given a series of inputs, whether that's, an app, whether that's a game, whether that's, even a full TV show. AI is going to be able to generate these things, but you need to have in your mind a clear picture of what exact output you're trying to go for. What does quality look like for you? What is authentic to you? These are all things that you should be asking as you devise a path to go from, nothing to begin prompting and then to output whatever you're trying to create ultimately. So the key to that, again, is to ask better questions, to consider how can I use AI more effectively and how can I further refine what I'm trying to do? What does better look like? What can bring me in that direction? So those are just a couple of my ideas around how we can begin to use AI better as Gen Zers. And then, of course, it gives us the opportunity to pose these questions as well. We're able to ask, what should I do next in my career? How can I get better at my job? What can I do to make myself feel better in life? Whether that's eating healthier, sleeping better, anything can be put under a microscope with the power of AI by feeding it in your data and then using, like the world's knowledge to give you an answer to your specific question. That's something that's never been able to be done before, but now each and every one of us has access to a tool that can do just that. So really focus on the potential of AI, try to find out how it can help you in your life, and then lean into the aspect of feeling more human. I think that very few people are going to go the path of more work versus less when it comes to AI, but I think that is something that's especially important, to put in a lot of the front end work to figure out what exactly your idea is before feeding it in, and then a lot of the back end work of refining your idea, making it better, and ultimately shipping it in a way that feels authentic to you, is very human, and has exactly what you want. So these are just some ideas that I've been kicking around since I began my agency, Aidgentic, where we help businesses to incorporate AI and automation into their businesses to save time and also to grow their market, to position themselves as thought leaders, and then to ultimately just make what they're offering the world even better through the power of AI. So I hope this video was helpful. I know it was a bit scattered, but I think that these principles are extremely important as we begin using AI more and more in every aspect of our lives. We need to really take the reins on this. We need to figure out who we are, and by using these tools and by really taking the time to sit with these ideas and to ponder them over time instead of just, like social media has trained us to skip to the next thing over and over, we need to return to the same ideas and refine them. And in that way, we're not only going to, find better ideas, but we're also going to find more peace in our lives. We're going to find more satisfaction. And that's how we grow into our authentic selves, by deciding who we are and by uncovering that over time. Anyway, again, I hope this video was helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be trying to put out more of these general philosophy type videos. Of course, we'll be making demos. We're building some really exciting things at Aidgentic. So if you are trying to incorporate AI into your workflows, I think that'd be a great place to start. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed the video. Keep learning, keep using AI, keep growing, and I'll see you later.